Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of our channel English Improvement Podcast. I'm Emily Sanders, and I'm here with Michael Thompson. Michael, how's it going?
Hey, Emily, I'm doing great. Excited to be here. So today we're diving into one of my favorite topics, family. It's something everyone can talk about, right?
Absolutely. And you know, when I first started learning English, the very first thing I learned to say was I have one brother and one sister. I remember being so proud of that sentence. It felt like, wow, I can actually talk about my family now.
That's awesome. And for our listeners, let's go over some keywords you'll need. We've got mom, dad, brother, sister, grandparents, uncle, aunt, and cousin. These are the basics, and you'll hear them a lot in English conversations.
Right. And if someone asks you, do you have any brothers or sisters? You can answer with, yes, I have one brother, or no, I don't have any sisters. Super simple, but really useful.
Yeah, and don't worry if you mix it up at first. I still get confused with cousin and nephew sometimes. It happens.
So, once you know the words, you can start describing your family. This is where possessive adjectives come in, like my, your, his, her. For example, my mom is a nurse, or her dad works at a bank.
Yeah, and pronunciation matters here. Listen to how I say, my dad works at a bank. The my and dad kind of flow together. My dad. Try saying it with me. My dad.
That's a good tip. And, I remember you told me a story about explaining your family's jobs when you visited Japan, right?
Oh, yeah. So I was in Tokyo, and a new friend asked me, what does your family do? I had to think, okay, my mom is a teacher, my dad is retired, my sister works in tech. It was a little tricky to explain in simple English, but it really helped me practice those sentences. Like, my sister works for a software company.
That's a great example. And for our listeners, just remember, my mom is a nurse. My brother studies in college. Her dad is a doctor. Keep it simple and clear.
So, in daily life, you might hear people say things like, we live with our grandparents, or my cousin visits us every summer. These are real everyday sentences.
Let's do a quick practice challenge. I'll ask you 5 questions, and you can answer about your own family. Ready? Here we go. 1. Do you have any brothers or sisters?
2. What does your mom do?
3. How many people are in your family?
4. Do you live with your grandparents?
And 5. What does your dad do?
If you want, you can pause the podcast and answer out loud, just like Emma does in our practice dialogues. It's a great way to build confidence.
Now, let's talk about extended family. That means people like cousins, uncles, aunts, nephews, nieces, and even in-laws. For example, my uncle lives in Canada, or I have 2 cousins in London.
Yeah, and don't forget, in-laws are family members you get through marriage, like your mother-in-law or brother-in-law. I always thought that was a funny word, in-law.
Me too. And if you want to say you have a nephew or niece, you can say, my sister has a son, so I have a nephew. Or, my brother's daughter is my niece.
It can get a little confusing, but just practice saying the sentences out loud. It gets easier, I promise.
Let's talk about what families do together. For example, my family likes to eat dinner together every night. Or, we go to the park on Sundays.
Yeah, or we celebrate birthdays with a big cake. Or my family watches movies on Friday nights. These are great ways to share a little about your life.
And if you don't have a tradition, that's okay. You can just say, we don't really have any special traditions, but we like to spend time together.
Exactly. It's all about sharing what makes your family unique, even if it's something simple.
Now, let's talk about how you feel about your family. You can use words like happy, proud, close, or even funny. For example, I'm proud of my sister, or my family is very close.
Or my dad is really funny, or I feel happy when I'm with my family. You don't need big words. Just simple feelings are perfect.
And if you want to say something a little more personal, you can try, I love spending time with my mom, or my brother helps me with my homework.
Yeah, and honestly, sometimes I just say, my family's important to me. That's enough.
All right, you made it to the end of the episode. Great job. Now it's your turn to practice. Try answering these questions. How many people are in your family? What does your mom or dad do? Do you have any family traditions? Who is your favorite family member and why? And can you describe one thing you do with your family often?
And hey, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our podcast channel for more beginner-friendly English practice. We love hearing from you, so let us know your answers in the comments.
Thanks for joining us today. Next time, we'll talk about another real-life topic to help you speak English with confidence. Michael, always a pleasure chatting with you.
Same here, Emily. Thanks everyone for listening and see you next time.
Bye for now.